Tell you guys a great thing about losing a little bit of weight and recently gaining a little bit of money. That's also helped me gain a whole lot of confidence. Like, I don't even personally care if you're enjoying this show this evening. I'm sure Comedy Central cares. But not me. I know what I'm about. I know who I am. I like what I do. If you do, great. If you don't, fuck you. And I like having that confidence. It's new for me. When I was younger and more impressionable, I didn't have that type of confidence. I was a real people pleaser. Hang out with just about anybody, sometimes some real undesirables. Just to be liked, you know, felt like I had a place I belonged, even if they didn't really care about me. Now there's just certain people I have no time for. Like if you're sexist, or homophobic, or if you don't believe in conspiracy theories. Just don't understand, how do you not believe in any conspiracy theories? I understand not all of them, not most of them, but you don't believe in any conspiracy theories? You just think the government's just batting 1,000 and telling us the whole truth? That's a strong stance to take. And again, as I said before, I don't like talking about politics on stage or off stage. I don't like talking about things I don't feel like I'm truly knowledgeable in. But I do know this. Our government is placed in charge of all of its people. I'm a father who's been placed in charge of just one son. And I lie to that nigga all the time. Thank you for supporting that. Why do you not believe in any conspiracy theories? You don't believe in aliens? You're no fun. You don't believe in Russia? That's a real place. Okay, so you telling me that you don't believe that every time Apple makes a new iPhone, they also create an operating system that fucks up your old iPhone? Now we got some true believers. You guys should subscribe to my newsletter, Funches. Because that is true. I don't know if you know that. I didn't know it when I wrote the joke. I wrote the joke about 9 months ago. I was trying to write it on my iPhone, but it wouldn't update. Then about a month ago, I get on Twitter, and I see in the news section, it says, Apple admits they slow down older iPhone models on purpose. And I was like, oh, shit. I did it. They heard about me telling these jokes all over the country, and they were like, we can't handle this pressure. We gotta come clean. I felt so powerful. I was like, ooh, I took him down. Ooh, this must be what Hannibal felt like when he took down Bill Cosby. I did not think they would approve that joke. I just love conspiracy theories. I have my whole life. Make some up when I'm bored. Why is it that every time you're getting ready to take off on an airplane and the captain got on over the loudspeaker, you always heard the same exact thing? You always hear, Thank you for choosing us. We know you have a lot of choices in the airline community, and they all fucking suck, so thank you. We got a great crew on board for you this evening. Barbara's here. Oh, you gonna love you some Barbara. We even got pretty good weather conditions. So I'm gonna do my best to get us in a few minutes early so that we can just sit on the runway for another half an hour. So just sit back and relax. Enjoy yourself. Oh, but hold up. If you don't turn off your phone, oh, I swear to God, on the lives of Barbara's beautiful children, this plane will fall from the sky. But now they're just like, oh, never mind. I guess I had just read too many Goosebumps novels late last night. I scared myself. I should know better. If I get past 10 o'clock, I always tell myself I gotta switch to Wishbone, you know? That's one of my favorite jokes. For the past 2 years, I've done it almost every night, twice a night. It's worked about 10% of the time. But I knew from day one it was going in my comedy special. And I'll tell you why. Number one, I like the joke. Number two, I'm just confident in my abilities to sell it. Number three, I fucking love Wishbone. And if you are not familiar with Wishbone, oh, let me alleviate your ignorance right now. Wishbone is an American educational book/television series about a dog that could read better than you or I. And he uses those comprehension skills to somehow travel throughout time, where he wears period-appropriate costumes. Like sometimes it'll be Queen Elizabeth in a little gown and veil and look quite fetching, and that's a fun dog joke to make even if you don't know Wishbone. But other times it'll be like Sherlock Holmes with a little cap and magnifying glass. And I'm like, how the fuck are you even holding that, Wishbone? You ain't got no thumbs. I was willing to believe you could read and time travel, but this is too far. If you know me at all, you might be aware I'm the father of a 15-year-old son named Malcolm, who has autism. If you have anyone with autism in your life, congratulations. You've been trusted to take care of a beautiful soul. And a lot of people ask me what it's like to raise a child with autism, which is very difficult to describe. It's a large spectrum. It means a lot of things. I can only tell you how it affects my son in particular. It means he gets overstimulated very easily. He'd prefer if he wear little earplugs or earmuffs when he's out in public. He has little texture issues. He doesn't want to touch or eat certain things ever. He has little vocabulary issues as well. Again, he's 15. He can take in everything you're saying to him. He's a very bright, bright boy, but he speaks in mostly like little catchphrases like, take that, or eat shit, daddy. And I'm like, oh, that's the autism talking. It's tough to discipline, you know? And our relationship's changing a lot. He's getting older. He's a teenager. It's a lot less like I'm even raising a child, teaching him what's right and wrong. Now it's more like I'm roommates with this tiny drag queen. Oh, he's a sassy little bitch. And I like to tell a story to prove the point. I travel a lot for this job, and whenever my son's schedule allows him to, I like to bring him with me, because I miss him. When he does come with me, we try to keep the same routine because he needs structure. We check into the hotel. I order a cheese pizza with extra sauce. Then he just eats it all by himself. Just living a total Home Alone 2 type of lifestyle. Oh, I encourage it. That's my favorite of the Home Alones. The last time we went out, he wanted to eat his cheese pizza, extra sauce, all by himself, with no pants on, no underwear on, just totally Winnie the Pooh in it. Which is not as cute when you actually have genitals, trust me. Like, nobody wants to see your 100-acre woods, man. So I asked my son, I'm like, hey, man, look, I don't mind if you want to eat this whole cheese pizza, extra sauce, by yourself. Sounds like a beautiful evening. But do you mind maybe putting some pants on? You're making me just a little uncomfortable. I mean, hell, you're making my friend Gabe very uncomfortable. I forgot to mention Gabe was there for that. And his eyes were darting all over the fucking place. Which means he's a good friend. I thank him for not looking at my son's penis directly in the eye. I go to my son, I say, hey, can you put some pants on? And my only child, person I love more than anything in this world, I'll do anything for, and he's made me prove it time and time again. He just says back to me, nah. And I was like, what the fuck is this? What did I do wrong? Oh, okay, man, I think I got it. I always taught you about manners and being polite. Right there, I was not. So I'm gonna try once more. Would you mind putting your pants on? Please. And he says, nah. And I was like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to fuck you up then. Your whole life, I thought we had this father-son dynamic, but I guess all of a sudden, we just two grown men talking. And one of us ain't wearing pants. I was like, let me calm down. We can compromise, you know? You don't wear your pants? Okay. The least you can do is wear your underwear. And he says, you go get 'em, bitch.
Calm down, Jerry Springer audience. He didn't really say bitch, but it was totally implied.
So I go and get his underwear. I've lost this battle. He goes to get his next slice of hot cheese pizza, extra sauce. And then Jesus takes the wheel. Oh, he's just leaning back with a slice of hot cheese pizza, extra sauce, with all the unearned confidence that reminds me that he's half white. I like that you like that joke.
And I love that you accept that stereotype. You guys are like, well, that's just true. White people be eating pizza confidently like a motherfucker.
So he's leaning back. He goes to take a bite. Half of the cheese and sauce slides off. Don't get ahead of me. And it plummets. And it lands directly on his nuts.
Oh, I loved it! Oh, I know I'm just telling you guys, but I can still see it up here. He's just running around going, hot nuts, daddy! Hot nuts! And I had to be a good father and pretend like I was concerned for his well-being.
And to be like, oh, oh no. Oh, did my boy's nuts get too hot? And if you wouldn't blow on your son's hot nuts, you're not a good parent.
I did not want to do that.
What I wanted to do is be like, that's what you get, you saucy bitch. And that's how he got his drag queen name, Saucy Bitch. Check them out, Drag Race All-Stars.